So a conservative and a liberal walk into a bar. What happened next was quite surprising. This ain't no joke.
Try to see me there.
I'm Jamie Allman.
I'm Judi Diamond, and this is the Allman Diamond Experience.
Compromise is fair.
It's the Allman Diamond Experience.
Yes,
Thank
it
you
is.
for joining us. We are excited, I think, about doing the show.
Yes, we are. I really am enjoying these and learning a lot. And at the same time, really just love the invigorating conversation that we have. You know, it's fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
Different views, and although not as different as I thought, you have great music taste, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Great music taste.
Yeah,
So,
you do too.
Thanks. So I'm scrolling because I'm thinking about a million things. I'm thinking music right now for some reason.
Yeah.
But I was asking you about the fact that the judge okayed streaming live the whole trial of former President Donald Trump.
Yes.
And I wanted to get your opinion of it. Jamie Allman, if you're new to this experience, has a show, the Jamie and Allman Show on the Patriot.
Allman in the morning. Yep.
Yep. Conservative talk show.
Yep.
And you are a supporter of former President Donald Trump,
Yes.
correct? And so you, I think, are much more good at knowing this kind of stuff than I am. And so, I mean, my first gut reaction was, and my dad was an attorney, went to the Supreme Court, very good attorney, he's retired now. I have a family.
Oh, so your dad argued in front of the Supreme Court?
And he won.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's proud of that moment.
Oh, I want to know more about that. That's cool.
It's kind of cool. I have a family filled with lawyers. So I get it all. It always bored me.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
I go back and forth with the whole thing of the public because what's going to happen now? It's going to be a circus.
Yes.
And that's what scares me.
Well, there are two schools of thought on it, and I heard from them both. One is that it's designed to be a public lynching, so to speak. It's designed for maximum effect of suffocating the Trump movement and Trump and everything else and humiliating him to a certain degree. And other schools of thought would be, well, no, this will show them in all their full colors what persecutors they are and what a bunch of crap this all is. And we'll be able to see it all laid out there. So I'm kind of like, I haven't made my decision about what I think it is. I know why they're doing it. I think it is for the public lynching effect. I think President Trump, when he gave that mugshot, the defiant mugshot, I think that made the decision for them to do that. But the only thing factually that would fly in the face of assuming this was some kind of rigged hit job is that in Fulton County, they have a YouTube channel, and you can see court proceedings on their YouTube channel.
Well, you could see, actually, I found out from my daughter who's an attorney that you could see any proceedings. They're all, I didn't know that. I just found that out because she had done a case. She's a young attorney. She had done a case. She goes, if you want to see it, you can see it. I go, wait, what? And she goes, yeah, they're all on any YouTube. They have their own. Each county or whatever has their own. So it's not that it's secret. What's interesting is, of course, I do a show where it's music intensive and I do an entertainment report. So, of course, I talked a lot about the Johnny Depp and the Amber Heard trial because that was my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
And I think that trial bode very well for Johnny Depp because of his reactions. Whereas when he went into that trial, people didn't always they were like, oh, I always love Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
But people didn't like him. This bode really well for him because it showed her, it showed him. It showed the honesty and authentic reactions to what they did.
You're right about that, yeah.
So I think if anything, again, I'm coming from a different perspective. I think that you'll be able to end, again, as we said in the first or second episode, or I might have mentioned, pay attention to the subliminal stuff.
Yeah.
The body gest, the movements, how somebody looks, and that's where the authenticity, the truth comes out.
Well, and again, it's just going to be like everything else. If people hate Donald Trump, they're going to love it. If people love Donald Trump, some of them are going to love it because it's going to be able to be an expository moment of persecutorial history. So
He might gain people.
You never know.
Look, people that hated Johnny Depp, all of a sudden they went, "Oh my God, what she did!" Da, da, da. And all these people that felt bad for her, suddenly the tables turned.
Right.
And again, I'm doing this side by side only because this is my wheelhouse, entertainment reporting.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I know
now, the only
better.
thing that is interesting to me is that if I'm one of the other candidates out there, and I don't care whether it's Democrat or Republican,
Right.
I'm thinking, crap.
They're taking it away from me.
Because now every television station is going to air the trial all day long.
Well, I have an
for the
idea
most
for
part, they're
them.
going to do that, right?
Yes, of course they are. And I have an idea for them. If they're smart, maybe we'll get ourselves a rationalist party candidate who will do this. If they're smart, they'll get on TikTok and make fun of the whole thing. And then they'll get people's attention away because you go down the rabbit hole. And then they'll say what's really important.
Yeah.
You understand
Well,
what I'm
and
saying?
we can, the only thing that I would hope they would do, I wish they would do, is sell ads so that we could put an Allman Diamond Experience ad
Wouldn't that be
in
brilliant?
the trial
if
on the
only.
YouTube channel,
Only. That would be a fun ad. So we want to know, this is a short one.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we don't know. We're going to it's right now. We don't know what's going to happen. When does this trial start?
But I will tell you, I don't like it because although I believe that it'd be different if this were an extrajudicial type of decision, but the defense that the Fulton County people have is that they do it for everybody, the YouTube channel thing.
Right.
It'd be different if they specifically set up a live stream for Donald Trump's trial. Then I would think it was more nefarious and on the public lynching end, because then you're like thinking, okay, well, you just made an exception. Now you're airing, but Fulton County does it for everybody,
right?
So that part of the argument is a little hard.
I wish I owned YouTube. Like, I wish I had stock in it. Wow, I'm so sad.
I wish I owned Pepsi.
I know, but I'm just saying, YouTube's making bank on this, but that's another story.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll follow this.
I wish I owned Raytheon so that I could make all this money off Ukraine. So.
Oh, that's another story. We'll talk about.
I know.
You do want to talk about Ukraine.
But I think your point about Johnny Depp is a really good one. And it depends, I guess, whether or not President Trump actually testifies.
Well, even if he's just sitting, when Johnny Depp was sitting there and not saying a word, you just had to look at what he was. You could tell when you look at people, if you're good at reading people, and if you're not, you should get good. Body language is everything. The truth is in the body language, the eyes of everybody. You could tell when somebody's lying, whether it's Amber Heard. I mean, Johnny Depp, he just was very open.
Yeah.
So
it was pretty crazy. I mean, it was really. I mean, I never had negative feelings about him to begin with.
A lot of people did.
Oh, I know.
Love Johnny
when
Depp.
you hear the stories, but you're so right about when he got to testify and everything. You're like, wow, damn.
Yep. It was fascinating. My favorite part was watching his expressions during the whole thing. At one point, you're like, that was not fake. You know, when she would say something or her attorney and he's like had this look of, what is she talking about? That was real. And yeah, he's an actor, of course. But I don't know.
Well, it was great too because he had that affectation, that he has.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like, I felt like it was weird because I felt like he was smoking while he was testifying.
I know,
and yet he wasn't.
Maybe he was in his head.
Isn't it crazy how effective that kind of method acting is? That I felt like he had a cigarette in his mouth the whole time.
He probably was thinking it.
And he didn't, which is kind of funny.
Very interesting. And maybe I just got caught up in what a great actor he is. And he was really good because, I mean, he won. So
yeah.
But again, I still want to believe that humans, their what's truth will come out.
And Judi, that's interesting you say that because I actually do believe human beings, as much as we, without the internet, all that kind of stuff, and Twitter and all these trending attacks, is every time somebody wears a dress somebody doesn't like or whatever, it becomes like, goes viral, all this nonsense.
Is that dress blue or gold? Who cares? It's a dress.
I think most Americans really are sympathetic, empathetic.
Totally agree.
And when they see something wrong going on, it clicks in them.
Yep.
And I believe that the internet and social media is a completely different animal than the world that we live in at large.
It's not real.
Yeah. When you realize that most people are not on Twitter.
No.
Most people are not actually on Facebook.
No.
And I mean, a lot of people are. And I understand that most people in people's groupings and peer groups
they're not physically on there. They might be posting crap, but that's not even real. None of it's real.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, and so I think that, if, go to a grocery store, stand in an elevator, or stand in line at some place, and you realize that we're all really so much the same.
Now that you say that, I'm really for live trials because the media can't, or anybody can't put a picture up and say whatever they want. If it's live and it's on, that's what's happening right now.
That's actually a great point too, because it can't be laundered through the eyes of some subjective viewpoint.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Like it was, like you say, with Johnny Depp. That was an excellent point because I just didn't even think of it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm from. You just convinced me to go from the public lynching part of it to this should be fun.
The truth is out there.
Yeah.
Wait, that was a different episode.
Although in this case, the judge and the process, they have the run of the place, but we'll see.
We're going to have some conversations about this. Yeah. You're going to teach me a little bit more about politics.
Yeah.
That does not make me become party to whatever party you're at.
No, I know.
And I know that you won't do that. It's just, there's so much language that we talked about earlier that I don't understand. And I will ask you because I think most Americans are probably more like me.
I agree.
But I have no problem saying, I don't know. What does that mean? Who?
Yeah.
So I think the most important thing is before this election, which is a huge election, find out everything. Yeah. About everyone.
Yes. Yes. And be objective. And we all have our personal opinions. I mean, so one day we might want to do something on divisiveness because I actually think divisiveness is good for the country to a certain degree because somebody's going to win and somebody's going to lose on some matters.
You can't all be equal.
Yeah. And
I mean, I guess you could all be equal because that's our American right. But you know what I'm saying? You can't all win.
I'm sure the British government at the time wanted people to be less divided so that they could control them. Right. And they certainly wanted the founding fathers to be less divisive.
Founding mothers.
And they weren't. And the founding mothers
get very upset at that. You know that.
Well, I know, but there wasn't one woman who signed that Declaration of Independence.
Do you realize, Jamie Allman, that the last episode you didn't say founding fathers? I'm shaming you for that.
What did I say?
You didn't use it. You use it in every episode. You didn't do it. Oh my gosh.
I do?
Yes.
I didn't know you were being so observant, but you are a woman.
I think it's very interesting. We are very observant.
I know. Yeah. You keep files.
We keep tabs.
I know.
He's turning red.
I know.
All right.
Yeah, that's funny you say that.
So we're going to be following. Yes.
Yes.
We'll be the trial. And I'm probably going to. And if you get a chance, your show, you do live Facebook.
Yes.
Every day.
Yep.
Every morning.
Radio Free Allman on Facebook. Yeah.
Radio Free Allman. All the what you need, all the links are on there. And hopefully I'll get to show up every once in a while.
Absolutely. We didn't do that this week for some reason.
I know. It was crazy. Short week.
And Jamie Allman USA on Instagram. And you're on Instagram too. Yep.
And you're TikTok.
And you're two different
Judi Diamond on air, Judi Diamond off air. You could use both. I don't care. You'll friend me, I'll friend you back.
Oh, yeah.
They just make us have a fan page, too.
Yep, yeah.
And Jamie's got like thousands. I don't have as many as you do. And then TikTok, though, I got a lot of fans on TikTok.
And we'll have to talk about that sometime.
I love TikTok.
Because I'm really so suspicious of all these anti-TikTokers.
What?
Because, you know how it is. Remember the whole TikTok thing, and they took it before Congress. And I'm going, you guys think that the Chinese are spying on us through TikTok when you're selling farmland to them, and they're making pharmaceuticals that we eat.
It's they're making everything on Amazon you're buying.
I know.
That's another thing.
But TikTok. It's like, oh, come on.
Hey, let me tell you, I do some of my best recipes that don't work on TikTok. So
really,
I don't cook.
I got to figure that one out. It's my next
so
step.
Fun. It's so much fun. It's so rabbit hole fun.
Yeah.
But when you have nothing better to do, you'll never watch TV again. So TikTok, find us. I'm Judi Diamond.
Jamie Allman here. This is the Allman Diamond Experience.
Thank you for being a part of the Allman Diamond Experience. Got something to say? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. And if you'd like to cultivate more Allman Diamond Experience, and we hope you do, please subscribe and tell your friends.
I try to see me there.